man, check it out. Maintenance issues with owning a house. It's always something, man. As you can see in the thumbnail, let me tell you something, man. You know how it is when you gotta get a new roof. Shit costs a hell of a lot of money to get done. You understand? Everything in this life and in this world costs damn money, man. It's just certain things you just can't do, man. You just can't do certain things, yo. You understand what I'm saying? So I just thought I'd bring you out this joint and try to get a view, man. Get a view of this joint, man. You probably can't even tell, but man, that's what the topic is, man. Hey, look, man, check this out. While I'm out here. Last year when I had my blueberries on deck, they taking a long time to get some fruit on them joints. But this my homestead. I consider my backyard my homestead. I ain't buying no damn land. Because when the shit hit the fan, Joe, you can't escape judgment. It's just that simple, man. If you're a Bible-believing person, not no Christian, but a Bible-believing person, man, you can't escape no judgment. So, yeah, and I ain't got my boots on. I got my workout shoes on. But check it, man. Anybody get their roof done, man? You know, they been in their house for 20 years or whatever, or they might got some leaks up that junk, holes, causing all kind of issues up in your house. Then you got to get the walls in your house torn down, plastered, and mudded and all that stuff, man. And you know what, man? I ain't got nothing against them Spanish boys. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Them jokers work hard, right? And you can see in that video, man, them dudes, man, they ain't even had no, they ain't had no PPE on, man. Look at the picture. They ain't had no PPE on. They was up that joint. Man, let me tell you something. I should have took a picture. They walked up that ladder all the way up to that second floor roof. And the dude had a bag of sodas in his hand. Man, I should have took a picture. I'm just going to tell you the story. Right? So the dude, get out this sun. So the dude walked. He was on the ground. He went in the cooler, got sodas and water, and he walked up that extension ladder, Joe, like it wasn't nothing. You hear me? He was one hand in that jump. He was one hand in the ladder and carrying the soda and got all the way to the top and was passing that on out like movie tickets. So I ain't got nothing against them brothers over there in Central South America, man, because they work hard, man. And look, man, they was on top of the roof. They was at the peak of the roof, and they was just chilling. You know, it was like laughing and having fun, and they were talking in their language and whatnot. Man, like it wasn't nothing. See, man, the average person, he ain't getting up on no roof. You know what I mean? Hey, what up, Brooklyn? Hey, you ever had your roof done? Man, ain't nobody trying to walk up that joint. Man, and if you do walk up on the roof, man, you trying to put a PPE on. These dudes ain't had nothing on. Right? So, and man, they was walking around on the roof like it wasn't nothing. Man, how many of our people just be up there walking around on the roof, no fear, no nothing. It's just freelancing. Man, the dude was on the edge of the roof, the corner joint where the gutter is, yap, 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 on the corner. And guess what he was kneeling on? A house cushion. Man, them some cold dudes, man. They had a house cushion, man. Yeah. I'll walk to my roof and then jump off and bounce. Yeah, yeah. Hey, man, that's it. If ain't nothing down there where I can land and not hurt myself or break something, that's it, Joe. They will walk around that joint. I'm looking for them dudes to have the PPE a harness on or something. Harness. You know when you be watching the video, the YouTube video where Bama had, you know, he'd take some 2x4s, he'd nail them Jones to the roof and so he don't slip. But man, it was none of that, Joe. They was scaling that joint like Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And look, check this out. They came at my crib at 6 in the morning. Right? Excuse me, man. They came at my crib at 6 in the morning. And what time is it? It's 5:38. They just left 20 minutes ago, Joe. They ain't gotta come back. They did a couple pieces of plywood that was kind of, you know, leaking. That was it, man. They crushed this joint, man, because it's like been raining all week, right? It was like I think it was about like 80 degrees today, man. It was eight Spanish boys putting in work today. They was on top of that roof banging that joint out. And then they came down and had this magnet collecting all the nails in the yard, cleaned up the yard and everything, shawty. But they killed my Jones though. Man, let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. Shawty, they stepped on my pumpkin seed, not pumpkin seed, you know, the pumpkin seed plant, man. They crushed it. Man, they crushed it. Look at, they crushed the junk. And then put the dirt over it and try to hide it. Not pumpkin seeds, what's the junk called? The junk called, they killed it. Man, they killed the junk, man. They you know, this one survived. The survivor. Man, they broke the junk up. They broke it all up, man. That pumpkin seed, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seed plant, man. Let me show you. I got them in the front of the house. And look at them. Shorty, they got hit with that combo. They got hit with the combo punch. Because they was throwing stuff off the roof and shit was just landing everywhere. Right? So, yeah, man. So I had to show you that, man. Because that's what happens, man, when you own a house, man. You know, you looking at the dudes, you want to make sure they don't tear your joint up. You know, you want to make sure they pick up all of the stuff that they had and whatnot and take it back with them, clean up the joint like it's their house. So, yeah, man. So, it's always something with these houses, man. You know, it's either a plumbing issue, or AC issue. You know, you put in hardwood floors or a bathroom, you trying to preserve your joint because, you know, you'd invested so much money into these houses that, man, that's all you got to do, man. And you got to try to take care of the issues, man, because if you don't take care of the issues, man, that joint will fall apart. And look, man, if you in the HOA, shorty, they send you to court, man. You definitely got to fix the joint up, right? But I'm going to tell you something, man. If you don't own a home, right, don't own no home in no HOA, man. You know, these jokers be telling you what to do, and if you don't do it, man, they send you to court. You know, get you some land or something, man, or something that's not in HOA. But the only problem with that is you going to mess around when you try to sell your house and the neighborhood is not up to par. You might not get the type of money that you're looking for with your house. You understand? So that's you know, that's another setback, right? And then a lot of people, man, they don't want no house. They want to live in an apartment because they don't want to deal with the upkeep, right? I don't know why my nose keep itching. So I did a video earlier, man, workout video, man. Go check that joint out, man. You like this video, man? Go ahead and hit the thumbs up or something, man. It don't cost you no money. Ain't nobody gonna hit you with no whip. But I was at work today, and I told a brother, man, I said, look, man, this dude, uh, Sean Puffy Combs, man, check this out. You remember what they did in Sodom and Gomorrah, man, in Genesis 19? Man, it's way worse now. Every time they talk about P. Diddy and his trial and that lady be testifying, I'm trying to understand how in the hell this Bama got away with all of this for so many years. Man, he had a stronghold on the whole industry. He had to been taught. He had to been taught that, man. Because in slavery, that's what they did in slavery, man. The colonizers, so they was raping women and men and the kids, man. That's taught, man. And they was saying like that dude Clive Davis, he was on that tip, man. And Abercrombie and Fitch, all them dudes was doing that. They was doing that human trafficking junk, cause it's lucrative money, man. See, the Bible say, excuse me, man. When you go into Ephesians 6, man, they talk about we're not fighting against we're not fighting against spirits or something like that, and principalities. We fighting against the principalities. These jokers is laying down these laws and decrees, and these men, they got these demon spirits on them, right? That Bama Diddy got a spirit on him that will not let go. Shorty, the devil, Shorty, look, he got his clutches on P. Diddy like this, man. To possess this dude to act the way he be acting, man. Every YouTube channel, every TikTok channel you go to, that Bama faces on that jump. They need to show it live, man. And matter of fact, the joint so rickety raw, man, they might end up making a movie behind this joint, man. Because the type of stuff that what's that chick name? Is his girlfriend. What's that chick name? Cassie. Shawty, he had all drugged and doped up, man. You look, man. First of all, when you dealing with somebody, man, when you first meet them, man, you gotta, kind of humble down. You gotta check dude out, because everybody give you that first impression, man. To gain, your to get your confidence, and to see if they can trust you, and see if your character is up to par, if it's somebody I really want to deal with, things of that sort. But after a while, man, I think she was like, man, this dude got money, I'm young, and guess what? He gonna put me on, man. I know she had that in the back of her mind. This is my time to try to shine and get up in the industry. But man, you gotta sell your soul over the Molech first. Then you might get in. Man, there's a whole lot of people out here that's trying to get up in that industry, man. But see, man, sometimes you gotta be smart, man. You can't. Foolishness is a sin, according to Proverbs 24. You can't be a fool out here in this world, man, because there's a lot of demons out there, Joan, right? So a lot of that stuff, man, when I see it on YouTube, man, I just go ahead and just not interested. I hit that not interested button, man. I ain't trying to watch that joint, man. They got, lock up Jones, man. Bama's breaking down doors, getting locked up. It's just so much going on in the world. Trump and all of these decrees and laws that the oppressor got us under, man. First and foremost, man, look, you need to be out here being self-sufficient, planting some kind of seed up in the ground, something, man. Get you some kind of protection, get you some battery backup. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to fix a lot of these things, yourself, because anywhere you go, like with your vehicle, if your vehicle break down, man, it's like $1,000. Everything is like $1,000 and up, you know. And you might not be making that kind of money, man, at your job. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you might be working 2 jobs. A lot of us out here working 3 jobs, man, and check this out, man. When you come home, you tired as hell. You ain't seen your wife, you ain't seen your kids. That's a norm. It was a Spanish dude at my job, right? I think I'm UPS. What's up, bro? I think the dude was like 58, working 2 jobs. Man, gave the ghost up. He was working days and nights. Man, let me tell you something, man. Man, be people at my job like the cleaning people, man. They be working hard, right? They ain't making much money. Man, they working like 16, 17-hour shifts, 18-hour shifts, man. You ain't got time to eat. You ain't got time to rest. Man, you always on the go. You know, this world, man, got us, man, it got us in captivity, man. This home may not rest, according to Baruch, man, right? Man, you just be working from sun up to sundown, non-stop. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no time for nobody. You just be working like a slave. Man, what's changed from back in the day? Man, ain't nothing changed. So, so the dude passed, right? And I like, they put his picture up. They throwing up prayers for him and stuff like that. You know, for the people to know him. He worked night shift. But man, when you working night and day shift, shawty, that'll crush you. That'll crush you, man. So, anybody out there in the matrix, man, they dealing with something like that. They don't fall on hard times, man. Taxes going up. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Taking that walk? Yeah, okay. That's good. And I was at work today, right? And supervisor said, yo, he said, look, man, you gotta put some leave in for that day that you slipped out. I said, man, I ain't gotta put no leave in. He was calling me all day, right? Sometimes, supervisor, he let you break camp a little bit early, especially if you got some business to take care of, right? Man, the dude wanted me to put leave in for an hour. I said, man, I ain't putting no leave in, man. It's already approved. He said I can bounce. So, we got these supervisors, man. They think that when they put that white shirt on, they got sovereignty. Man, it go to their head. They be swollen with that pride. You know what I mean? They get the jobs. They get the jobs because they know somebody, right? And in the book of James, man, it said that when you go to the book of James 2, 3, I believe. Yeah, James 3. It says, man, that you can't be biased and prejudiced towards certain people. You can't show favoritism, man. And this is at every job. Cronism, man, and they do it blatantly right in your face, man. They put people in positions that don't need that position. Right? They always trying to strong arm you, you know what I mean? Do your 8, 9, 10 hours or whatever your time is. Get the hell up out of there, right? So, I told dude, man, I said, man, I ain't put no time in, man. I'm about here, man. I know he ain't like that. But I don't care, man, because, he don't know how to talk to people anyway. So, he really don't need that job. So, yeah, man, so with the house, it's a project, man. And certain things you got to know when you make that purchase, that move to buy a house, man. You got to get ready, man, because, you like the maintenance man. You got to fix stuff, man. If you can't fix it, you got to call somebody. You know, you gotta pull out that Home Depot, that Lowe's, and you gotta pull or that debit card or that credit card, and you gotta get that joint fixed, man. So the system is designed to keep us in bondage, man. It's called Zionism, man. They the ones that doing that, right? Right. You know, Christian domination, Christendom, right? That's why I can't call myself a Christian, man. You gotta understand what the word Christian mean, right? And they did it because they wanted power, man. See, they into that socialism, they into that democracy and communism. I ain't with all that. See, that's saying that America and all of their cronies are an oppressive government, right? Even Abe Lincoln said that the government they got power. Cause see, you dealing with them autocracies and plutocracy, right? You dealing with dudes like they got money, man, right? So if you got money, man, you can force your propaganda on people and influence people to do what you want to do. And these presidents like Woodrow Wilson and Winston Churchill, James Warburg, man, all them. Let me tell you something, man. All of them Zionists, they crafty, man. They about money, right? You know, that's it. And they don't care who they step on, right? They got this caste system in America, and guess what? Guess who at the bottom, right? And that's why we working so hard. You know, food high as hell, gas high as hell, everything is damn high, right? So yeah, man, you know, if everybody out there like this channel, man, or they going through something, man, you know, leave it in the comments. I can read that junk, right? And just like the one lady said, she said I walk to my roof and then jump off and bounce on a trampoline. That's it, Joe. Ain't nobody going up in that jump, man, without no harness, man. First of all, ain't nobody going up there, period, right? Because that jump look dangerous and whatnot. So yeah, man, you know, we 22 minutes in, man, and I just thought I'd come on. You know, sun get ready to go down. I did my little workout, and I suggest, man, people, man, you know, as you get a little older, and we got the youth out there that's eating any and everything. We gotta be in shape, man. You gotta stay in shape, man, and we gotta get off this medicine that's killing us, and stop eating this junk food, man, and get healthy, man. We gotta get healthy. You ain't gotta go no gym. Times is hard. You can work out in front of your house, in the backyard, in the basement if you got one, in the garage. Man, you can work out in your room. Make up something, and if you don't know what to work out on, you just go ahead and do something that's conducive for you, right? Hey, look, let me show you something, man. This is my grape joint. These are muscadine. I don't know why the leaves turn like that, but I done put water on that joint. I fertilized a little bit, and I forgot what this is. And this joint right here is, I think it's curry leaves. They got the curry leaves going and whatnot. But these muscadines, man, look, this joint, I ordered this joint offline. And I'm hoping that these things grow. I'm hoping that the reason why it ain't growing is because it might be going through a phase, and I don't see no roots coming out the bottom of that joint. But I'm just gonna leave it there and see what happens, right? Man, you ever ate a muscadine grape? Them joints is good, and you know what? They good antioxidants, and the muscadine grapes, man, they good for cancer. So you know when I go on my garden on my homestead, cause my backyard is my homestead, right? I try to get the fruit that's gonna be beneficial to your health, man, and not just pick anything. 'Cause you can always make some wine or something like that, and then you can give to family members, and then you can give some of your neighbors. You can sell a junk, or, whatever you want to do with it, right? But the thing, I ain't got to go to the store and buy them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of you know, putting seed in the ground, right? Uh, as soon as possible, man. Put the type of food or fruit trees that you like to eat. If you got space, man, you can go ahead and uh and go all out, man. Some of these people got land. If you got land, you can go all out. Get you some buckets or something. Do something. You know what I mean? So look, man, I ain't trying to stay on here all day, but I just thought I'd just come on this do a live and show you what's going on at the homestead. I gotta get this roof done. The roof is done. Boys jumped up on that joint, about 8, 9 of them, and they knocked this joint out. They was on here for about 11 hours, and they put that work in, man. They replaced the boards. I only had a few boards that needed to be replaced. Shoot, each board was like $110, so I'm good with that, cause the dude said sometimes they gotta replace all the plywood on the house, and each sheet is an 8-foot sheet, like $110 each. So sometimes they gotta replace the whole roof. He said sometimes the nails will come out, and then when it rain or snow or whatever, the water will run in them holes and mess up the plywood. So if they gotta replace the plywood on the whole roof, this a 2-day job. Cause now they gotta strip the junk down, right? Take all of the bad shingles off the junk. Then they gotta put the plywood up. Then they're gonna have to come back tomorrow or the next day and put the new shingles on. It's a 2-day job. And they say they do a house every day. And look, you Google how much a new roof costs if that insurance company don't help you out. Yeah, you'll max your card out if you ain't careful. But look, Shalom, Baba.